If you've been thinking about finally leveling up to Emirates Skywards Gold status and getting rewarded for every single dirham you spend, you've probably come across two of the most premium credit cards in the UAE. I'm talking about the ADIB Emirates Skywards Visa Infinite and the Emirates Islamic Skywards Black Card. These two cards are the top tier options people in Dubai look at when they want big miles, free upgrades, and luxury travel perks. But here's the thing, both of them come with heavy fees, big salary requirements, and a long list of conditions that most banks don't exactly make easy to compare. So today I'm going to break down every detail you need to know, from how much each one costs you to how many miles you actually get, how to redeem them, and ultimately which card is worth the money if you want to earn gold status and rack up Skywards miles on everyday spending. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, do me a favor, if you're serious about getting the most value out of your spending and you don't want to end up stuck with an overpriced card you barely use, go ahead and tap the like button right now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future reviews of the best financial products here in the UAE. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, let's start by talking about the ADIB Emirates Skywards Visa Infinite card, because this is the one a lot of mid to high income earners in Dubai consider first. The minimum monthly salary you need to qualify for this card is 25,000 dirhams. That's relatively accessible compared to some of the more exclusive premium cards who are looking at 30 to 50,000 dirhams monthly salary. The annual fee on this card is a hefty 4,500 dirhams. I would say this is hefty annual fee if you're not aware of how to milk every single dirham out of it. What do you actually get for it for paying that fee though? One of the biggest draws is the welcome bonus, which is up to 50,000 Skywards Miles, silver tier Skywards membership, and pretty much a fast track to gold tier membership once you make your first purchase and hit the spend requirements. Let me put that into perspective for you. 50,000 miles is enough to get a return economy ticket from Dubai to London with Emirates, or a one-way business class to Istanbul or Cairo. That's real value right from the start. Every time you spend on Emirates or Fly Dubai tickets, you get 3 Skywards miles per US dollar. So let's say you book a return business class flight to Europe that costs you about 12,000 dirhams. That's roughly $3,250. So you'd earn 9,750 Skywards miles just from that single booking, plus whatever miles Emirates awards you for the flight itself. If you use the card internationally for hotels, shopping, or dining, you're getting 2 miles per dollar, and all your spending inside the UAE gets you 1.5 miles per dollar. Over a year, if you spend around 15,000 dirhams a month on the card with maybe 2 international trips, you could easily earn another 40 to 60,000 miles on top of the welcome bonus. Now, one of the best features of the ADIB Infinite is that you can fast track to Emirates Skywards Gold just by spending a little over 18,365 dirhams on Emirates tickets within 12 months. So if you book business or even economy flex a few times a year, you'll hit that without much trouble. Gold status gives you lounge access for you and a guest even if you're flying economy, priority check-in, priority boarding, extra baggage allowance, and you're more likely to get upgraded if there's space. That alone can completely change your experience at the DXB airport. Now, on the other hand, let's talk about the Emirates Islamic Skywards Black Card, because this is the heavyweight competitor that a lot of people wonder about. This is not a card you just casually apply for. The minimum salary on their website is 35,000 dirhams a month, but realistically a lot of applications report needing at least 40 to 50,000 to be approved. The annual fee is 5,500 dirhams, and sometimes you'll also pay a joining fee of 1,000 dirhams. Although this isn't written anywhere, but it's what I'm hearing from some people, so let me know in the comments below if this is true or not. Do they actually ask for sign-up fees or not? So now, why would you pay that much at 5,500 per year? The headline welcome bonus is one of the biggest in the market, up to 125,000 Skywards Miles in the first year. But this is split into chunks. You get 50,000 after your first spend, another 50,000 when you hit a high spend threshold, and then the final 25,000 later in the year if you keep meeting the requirements. You have to be pretty committed to get all of it, but if you do, you're sitting on enough miles for a return business class ticket to London or even a first class one-way to parts of Asia. When it comes to earning miles, the Skywards Black edges out the ADIB card. You get 3.5 miles per US dollar spent on Emirates, 2 miles per dollar on other foreign currency spending, and 1.5 miles per dollar on local purchases. So if you spend a lot on Emirates tickets and travel abroad frequently, you're going to accumulate miles slightly faster than with ADIB. One area where Emirates Islamic Black stands out is the lifestyle perks as well. You automatically get Skywards Silver status when you sign up, which already gives you priority check-in and extra baggage. To upgrade to Gold, you need to spend the same 18,365 dirhams on Emirates tickets in 12 months, but keep in mind you're still paying that big fee each year to keep the card active. Along with the status, you get unlimited lounge access worldwide for yourself and a guest, plus 4 free airport transfers per year in Dubai and the Northern Emirates when you book Emirates flights. A buy one get one cinema ticket every month, valet parking, unlimited golf if you hit certain spend thresholds, purchase protection, concierge services, and travel insurance. But let's get real for a second. Most people don't actually use all those perks. If you're not golfing or using the airport transfers every quarter, you're not extracting the full value of those 5,500 dirhams you're paying each year. Let's say you're an average frequent traveler in Dubai. You take 3 or 4 trips a year, you spend about 20,000 dirhams a month on your credit card, and you occasionally splurge on business class. Over 12 months with the ADIB card, you'd be earning around 70 to 80,000 miles, including your welcome bonus. With EIB Black, assuming the same spending pattern and hitting the milestones for the full welcome bonus, you could be looking at closer to 150,000 miles. But again, you're paying like 1,000 dirhams a year more in annual fee. Here's where a lot of people get tripped up though. They see that massive welcome bonus and forget about the long-term cost of this card. If you don't plan to continue spending heavily on Emirates flights every year, your earnings drop dramatically after year 1, and suddenly that fee becomes a burden rather than an investment. I get questions all the time from viewers asking whether you can just sign up for a year, get the miles, and then cancel. Technically you can, but keep in mind that some banks might claw back part of the bonus or restrict future applications if you're consistently gaming the system. So it's better to think about this as a long-term decision rather than a one-time hit and run. So here's my personal take. Personally, if I was picking between these two, I'd go with the ADIB Emirates Skywards Visa Infinite. It's much more realistic for a lot of professionals in Dubai. The salary requirement is lower, the annual fee is 4,500 dirhams, which is 1,000 dirhams lower, and you're still getting a welcome bonus that can cover a full round trip to Europe in economy or a nice upgrade. Plus, you're earning miles at a competitive rate and can fast track to Gold without extra costs. The EIB Skywards Black makes sense if you're a top earner. You travel Emirates business or first multiple times a year, and you genuinely make use of all the premium perks like the golf, the transfers, and the higher earning rates. But for most people, you're not getting 2 or 3 times the value compared to what you're paying. So unless you're absolutely sure you'll maximize every benefit, I'd say the ADIB Infinite is the better all-rounder. Alright, that's my full deep dive into the ADIB Emirates Skywards Visa Infinite card and the EIB Skywards Black Card. If you made it all the way to the end, you're already ahead of most people who just look at the glossy brochures and don't actually run the numbers. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button right now to help more people discover it, and if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any future uploads and breakdowns of the best credit cards, travel hacks, and personal finance guides in the UAE. If you want to go deeper and see exactly how to redeem your miles for the best value, or you want help choosing the right card for your income and travel goals, join the YouTube members only group where I share exclusive resources and Q&A sessions every single month. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, safe travels, and I'll see you guys in the next one.